because I'm already addicted to video games, I would just replace something more harmful in the place of video games. Yeah, that is true. For instance, after I quit masturbation, I kind of relied on food a lot just because I was bored. I wasn't overeating or eating bad foods. I was just looking forward every day to eating food again, which to me, that was really unhealthy. Just every night I'd be going to bed, I'd be thinking about what I was going to be eating for breakfast and eating the entire day tomorrow. And instead of just thinking of what I was going to do the next day, I was thinking about what I was going to eat the next day. And it put me in a really bad headspace of just always thinking about food. And it was really tough for a long while. So I understand what you're saying, Tricks, because it's like it didn't affect me as much as masturbating, and yeah, it sucked having that relationship with food, but I eventually got over it. But at the time, it really felt awful being addicted that way to food and thinking of food that way, just always thinking of it, because I didn't want to think about food like that. Food used to be this thing that I just had to do twice a day, eat 2 meals a day, get my calories in, and then go back to work. But then it became my entire life. It felt like food was my entire life, and the only reason why I existed was food, and I lost touch with so much other things. But now I'm fine again. I'm feeling good, and I'm actually the most passionate I've ever been about YouTube, for me to keep going on with my problems. But it's kind of a worry I have. Yeah, it's a real worry, Tricks. But you know, we've talked a little bit, and you're kind of going through some hard stuff, but when you fix something, there's always gonna be another thing that you find wrong in your life, right? That's just how it is, because you're focusing on one really bad thing. There's like a ladder. There's a tier list of bad things in your life, and right now you're going through the F tier of stuff, which is your video game addiction, your food addiction. And then once you get rid of the food addiction and the video game addiction, you go up to the E tier, and then you find out, oh, you have these other problems. And that's what I've realized how most things in life are, is you fix a problem, then you uncover another one. It's just how it works. You don't be scared of that natural progression, because it is natural and it's awesome to go through. Dude, I quit masturbation, and then I quit my food addiction, and now I'm like a really positive person and going through and enjoying life. That's something that uncovered to me after I quit masturbating, because once I quit masturbating, and when masturbating was the biggest problem in my life and I finally defeated it, I found so many other problems. But a lot of those problems weren't nearly as bad as quitting masturbating. I think masturbation was the worst thing I ever went through trying to quit. Maybe there'll be another thing in life. For instance, I'm dealing with lower back issues right now. It's not the same challenge as quitting masturbating, but it's right now the challenge is staying positive and staying in a really good mindset while you heal, and finding other things you can do, because I haven't been able to do stuff outside for 4 or 5 months now, and it's been really taxing on my mental health. But I've stayed positive, kept on working. I keep on working on it every day. I just got to remember that it's temporary. It's going to heal. For a while there, I was in a really negative headspace.